Imagine the scene. You're caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, doing your best to maintain a healthy diet. You're making an effort to choose the right foods when, suddenly, your body sends you an alert. Your blood sugar has skyrocketed. What comes to mind immediately? Those tempting sweets, right? The classic villains of the diet. But what if I told you that there are other foods that seem harmless but can be true enemies of your blood sugar? Let's talk about an example that many of us love for its convenience. Instant mashed potatoes. That magical mix that promises a warm dish in minutes. Perfect for busy days. You simply add water, stir, and voila! A mashed potato that looks healthy and delicious. But there's something you need to know. This quick fix might be sabotaging your efforts. Now, visualize the potato in its natural form. Full of colors, nutrients, and fibers, it's a powerful ally in the fight against high blood sugar. Those fibers are like little helpers, allowing the body to digest carbohydrates slowly, preventing blood sugar spikes. But what happens when the potato is turned into instant mashed potatoes? It undergoes an intense process, dehydration and processing, where it loses most of its fibers and nutrients. What's left? A powder full of rapidly digestible carbohydrates. Just imagine, by consuming that mashed potato, you might be causing a blood sugar spike almost as strong as that of a candy. And it doesn't stop there. Many of these convenient products are packed with preservatives and additives that, while improving taste and texture, aren't good for your body. What seems like a convenient solution can come at a high cost to your health. So the next time you're about to prepare that instant mashed potato, remember, convenience can come with a high price on your journey to control blood sugar. Let's imagine together. You walk into the kitchen, full of anticipation, ready to prepare a meal that will warm your heart and care for your health. The unmistakable aroma of fresh potatoes fills the air, and you can already taste the homemade mashed potatoes you're about to make. But don't be fooled. These aren't ordinary potatoes. You're going to transform them into a delight that not only pleases the palate but also helps keep your blood sugar in check. First, start by washing and peeling the potatoes. Feel the freshness of the water and the earthy scent still lingering on the skin. And here's a valuable tip. How about leaving a little bit of the skin on? It may seem like a small detail, but those peels are true allies. They are rich in fibers that slow down digestion and sugar absorption. It's like giving your body a hug, helping to keep blood sugar levels more stable. As you place the potatoes to cook, imagine yourself surrounded by familiar aromas, reminiscent of family Sunday lunches. Now, instead of opening a packet of instant mashed potatoes, you're creating something special, a connection to your health. By preparing your homemade mashed potatoes, you're not just cooking. You're making a smart and tasty decision. After mashing the potatoes until creamy, it's time to add a magical touch. How about a pinch of chia or flaxseed? These tiny seeds not only enhance the flavor but also add an extra dose of fiber, helping to balance blood sugar levels. And if you want to supercharge your meal even more, mix in some cooked cauliflower into the mash. This swap not only boosts the nutritional value but also lowers the dish's glycemic index. Now visualize this. Each spoonful of your homemade mashed potatoes carries the flavor of the care you put into your meal. The simple change of opting for homemade mash instead of instant is like taking a firm step toward a healthier life. Even though potatoes are high in carbohydrates, by cooking them with natural ingredients, you can better control the amount of sugar entering your body, avoiding those dangerous blood sugar spikes. So the next time the craving for mashed potatoes hits, remember this little transformation. This choice isn't just a change in your diet. It's a way to care for yourself with love and intelligence. And believe me, the results in blood sugar control can be surprising. Make this smart swap and see the difference it can make in your daily life. Imagine yourself in the kitchen, feeling the warmth radiating from the pot as you cut the potatoes into pieces. Each cut is like a small victory on the journey toward health. As soon as the pieces touch the boiling water, you know you're taking the first step toward something special. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, the gentle aroma of boiled potatoes begins to fill the space as they slowly soften. This is the secret to perfect mashed potatoes. Simple without many additives, that not only delights the palate but also helps keep blood sugar levels in check. A simple mash but full of power. But here comes the magic that few know. Have you ever thought about what happens when you let boiled potatoes cool down? Place them in the fridge for about 8 hours, and an amazing transformation occurs. They develop what's known as resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that the body takes longer to digest. This starch becomes an invisible hero, helping to keep sugar spikes in check when you consume them. And the best part? Even after reheating, this positive effect continues. It's almost like magic in your diet. Now, it's time for some fun. Mashing the potatoes. Grab your masher and turn them into a creamy mash that everyone loves. To add a special touch, include a teaspoon of olive oil. This ingredient not only enriches the flavor but also provides an irresistible velvety texture. Season with salt, pepper, and your favorite herbs. But remember, since they are basically carbohydrates, it's better to save the mash for the end of the meal. Start with something rich in fiber, protein, and a dose of healthy fat to balance the dish. This way, you can indulge in your mash without worry. As you shape your mash, think of those colorful, inviting gummies that seem harmless but hide a trap. Those treats are packed with sugar. Unlike fresh fruits, which bring fibers to moderate sugar absorption, gummies are almost devoid of these natural allies. The result? Sugar is quickly absorbed by the body, causing a sudden spike in blood sugar levels. When choosing between a healthy mash and deceptive gummies, the decision becomes clear. With a powerful mash on your plate, you're not just nourishing your body, you're embracing a healthy lifestyle. And so, the magic of the kitchen transforms into a delight for both body and soul. Imagine the scene. You're in the kitchen, the soft light of the late afternoon streaming through the window as you prepare for a snack. That moment of indulgence, right? You spot a box of colorful gummies on the shelf and think, ah, it's just one gummy, what harm could it do? But before you let yourself be swayed by the sweetness, pause for a moment. These gummies, my friend, have a dark secret. They are sweetened with corn syrup, a villain disguised as a treat. If you take a closer look at the ingredient list, what do you find at the top? That's right. Sugar. It's as if they're a sugary trap, each bite revealing a new layer of sugar concentration, far more dangerous than regular sugar. Now, let's talk about jams, those colorful jars that seem so healthy because they're made from fruit. But if you could look behind the curtain of cooking, you'd see that during the process, the fibers and vitamins, everything that makes fruit so special, magically disappear. What's left? Exactly. Sugar. And don't forget about the preservatives, colorings, and artificial flavorings that often hide in the ingredient list. That shiny jam you think is a healthy choice? It's a real sugary trap. So the next time you're preparing something in the kitchen or choosing a snack, remember, every detail matters. You know, cooling a potato or avoiding those seemingly harmless gummies can make a big difference in glucose control. And while you enjoy your snack, imagine another possibility. A crunchy toast with a generous layer of jam that isn't really that healthy, or that mix of nuts and dried fruits that seems like a perfect choice. The truth is, many of these options are more traps than solutions, especially if you're taking care of your health. After all, who said that taking care of your health can't be a delicious journey full of discoveries? Stay alert, and you might transform your diet into something tasty and mindful. Picture yourself on a sunny morning, with the table set and warm toast in front of you. The sweet jam, with its alluring shine, looks irresistible. But wait! What if I told you there's an even more delicious and healthy way to start the day? Think of slices of fresh fruit, like juicy strawberries or vibrant kiwi rounds, instead of jam. Close your eyes and visualize this snack. The colors, the aromas, and the freshness these fruits bring. With each bite, you feel a burst of flavor, while your body thanks you for the fibers, vitamins, and antioxidants they provide. And the best part? With much less concentrated sugar. Now, imagine the creaminess you love on toast. Instead of jam, how about trying almond cream or another nut butter? These creams are like hidden treasures in your pantry. Packed with healthy fats and proteins, they help keep your energy stable throughout the day. And what about sugar? It's just a natural hint from the nuts, much gentler than the sugar avalanche that comes with regular jam. But let's expand our story. Have you heard of trail mix? That mix full of nuts, a touch of chocolate, and dried fruits that athletes love. At first glance, it seems like a healthy and nutritious choice, right? Now, imagine yourself preparing this snack, convinced you're making a super healthy choice. But here's the trick. Not everything that glitters is gold. Many of the nuts you find out there come loaded with salt and sugar. And that chocolate that looks so special? Most of the time, it's milk chocolate, packed with sugar. And the dried fruits? Although they seem like a healthy alternative, they contain much more natural sugar than their fresh counterparts, potentially spiking your glucose quickly. So when making your snack choices, remember, it's possible to transform your moment of pleasure into an act of self-care, ensuring that each bite brings health and well-being. Let's discover together the joy of more nutritious and flavorful choices. Once upon a time, in the kitchen of someone who decided to take care of their health, there was a brilliant opportunity to transform ordinary snacks into nutritious delights. Imagine the pleasure of preparing your own snack mix, carefully selecting ingredients that nourish and care for your body. On the counter lie crunchy almonds, rich flavored walnuts, hazelnuts, and even pumpkin seeds, all full of nutrients and healthy fats that help maintain balance. And for those moments when the craving for something sweet hits, how about adding a piece of unsweetened cocoa or dark chocolate with over 70% cocoa? Not only is this a healthier choice, but it also satisfies your craving in a smart and delicious way. Now, think about the dried fruits that often fill our shelves. Let's swap them for a rainbow of fresh fruits. Blueberries and raspberries are not just a feast for the eyes. They have less concentrated sugar and are packed with antioxidants. Each bite brings real energy, without the risk of spiking your glucose. It's like giving your health a warm hug. At the core, the magic lies in the choices we make. Opting for more natural and less processed foods not only ensures a healthier body, but also brings that incredible flavor we all love. Imagine enjoying homemade snacks, full of nutrition and taste, without sacrificing your well-being. But, attention! When we talk about blood sugar, it's essential to pay close attention to what we consume daily. It's easy to get distracted and let small traps sneak into our diet. Visualize this scene. You're about to savor a juicy grilled chicken, seasoned with fresh herbs. The anticipation is high, but upon opening the refrigerator, temptation appears in the form of an irresistible barbecue sauce. Ah, barbecue sauce. It brings to mind memories of family gatherings and sunny barbecues, where the smoky aroma and sweet flavor are almost impossible to resist. But here's the truth that many ignore. The barbecue sauces found in supermarkets are loaded with sugar, corn syrup, and sweeteners that hide in the fine print of the labels. Now, imagine a moment of inattention. You pour generous spoonfuls of that sauce over your protein. While chicken and beef are nutritious and rich in protein, the addition of the sauce transforms this healthy meal into a true villain for those who need to control glucose. It's as if a spell has been cast, causing the sugar in the sauce to flood your body, quickly raising blood sugar levels. You've just opened the door to a sugar avalanche. So the next time you're in the kitchen, remember, every choice counts. Make your health a priority and turn each meal into a moment of pleasure and care. Imagine the scene. You've just finished a delicious meal. The aroma of the dishes still lingers in the air, but instead of feeling satisfied and energized, a deep fatigue begins to take over your body. It's as if someone has pulled a magic carpet from under your feet, sucking away all your energy. This is the effect of glucose spikes, which affect not only your body but also your mood and well-being. But what exactly causes this feeling of drowsiness and apathy? It's the rapid rise and fall of blood sugar, a treacherous cycle that many of us face without realizing it. Now, imagine being able to avoid this unwanted scare. To do this, it's crucial to pay attention to what we put on our plates. Instead of opting for heavy ready-made sauces, how about exploring the vibrant world of fresh herbs? Or trying the refreshing acidity of citrus juices? Even a little natural yogurt can transform your meal, bringing not just flavor but also health. By making these choices, you not only enjoy tasty dishes but also build a path of well-being and balance. With each bite, you celebrate your health, turning each meal into a moment of self-care. It's not just about eating. It's about nourishing the body and soul, creating a new chapter in your story of health and vitality. Have you ever imagined how it would be to create a delicious and healthy sauce at home, free from that sugar avalanche found in ready-made sauces? Now, visualize this. A meal bursting with flavor that not only delights your palate but also cares for your health. Today, I invite you to embark with me on a culinary journey, where each ingredient carries a unique story, transforming the ordinary into something extraordinary. Let's start by gathering the protagonists of this delicious adventure. 1 cup of unsweetened tomato puree. Imagine the vibrant red tomato as the base of our sauce. This little hero, full of lycopene, is a powerful antioxidant, ready to protect your body. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. With its slightly tangy and refreshing touch, it not only enhances flavor but also brings digestive benefits, acting as a little ally in every bite. 1 tablespoon of mustard. This spicy and aromatic condiment will add depth to our sauce, making it a true partner in healthy recipes. 1 tablespoon of stevia. To sweeten this creation without compromising health, stevia steps in, bringing its natural sweetness without calories. 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. A special ingredient that's like a warm hug, adding a smoky flavor and taking our sauce to a new level. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. The classic garlic brings its unmistakable aroma and heart-healthy properties, adding a touch of love to the recipe. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Perfectly complementing the garlic, onion powder creates a harmonious balance of flavors. 1/4 cup of water. Water is the magic touch that adjusts the texture of our sauce, ensuring it doesn't become too thick. Salt and pepper to taste. The eternal kitchen allies, allowing you to customize the sauce to your palate. Now the fun part. In a small saucepan, combine all these ingredients and feel the wonderful aroma that begins to fill the kitchen. Cook over low heat, allowing the flavors to meld and intensify, almost as if each stir of the spoon tells a new story. After about 15 to 20 minutes, take a small taste of your sauce. Here's your chance to adjust the seasonings to your liking. Perhaps a little more salt, an extra pinch of pepper, or maybe an additional touch of paprika to intensify the smoky flavor. And what's the result of this alchemy? A super flavorful sauce that will make your taste buds dance with joy. The best part, it won't send your glucose levels skyrocketing. You can use it on any protein, meat, chicken, or fish, without guilt. By opting for this homemade recipe, you're taking a big step in your health journey, leaving behind ready-made sauces packed with sugar and additives. With this recipe, your eating becomes a true art, where each choice is made with love and awareness. Get ready to be amazed by the pleasure of eating well while taking care of your health. What once seemed like a sacrifice now becomes a celebration of flavor and health, proving that it's possible to live fully without giving up anything. Subscribe to the channel.